Hey, welcome back to another episode of Dave Plays Minecraft. This is episode 15 of my Let's Play Survival series. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name's Dave. In today's episode, we're going to finish the armorer's house, and if you stick around, I'll show you an easy way to find more buildings to add to your village. It's the process I'm going to be using, so make sure you watch until the end. And in the last episode, we created a simple starter farm that uses no redstone or bone meal and grows crops at the fastest rate possible by taking advantage of Minecraft game mechanics. So if that's something you're interested in, if you missed the episode, please make sure to check out episode number 14. There should be a link on the screen or somewhere in the description. And you can see that I've been harvesting it a couple of times here, and I've already got plenty of hay and lots of carrots to eat. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to building that armorer's house. I'm going to go ahead and build this house here and probably sleep because it's getting dark. Yeah, let's sleep. And then I'll build that armorer house and we'll probably call it a day. All right, let me get the supplies together and then I will be right back. Oh, looky there. Now I have a chest. And this is not like exact amounts of everything. I just know that I need these items, so I just went and grabbed a bunch of stuff. I actually had to go out front to the, I don't know if that's a river or what that is, but I had to go find some clay and then cook it. I had to cook some cobble into stone and then cook the stone into smooth stone so we could actually do this. And I'm still going to need to make the what do you call them, the job blocks. I call them workbenches or whatever. So I've got some iron, and we also need some planks. I think I had planks over here. Let me grab some of these. Crafting tables over this way, so let's see. So a blast furnace, we're going to need some of the smooth stone for that one. The smithing table for the other shop. I do have the stuff for that one, but I got to grab that smooth stone. So let's grab the smooth stone. And that was the blast furnace for the armor. So what am I missing? Oh, I got to make a furnace. Let's grab these right here. Just need a furnace. Now I should have it. There we go. All right. So I'm just going to put the rest of the stuff back in here. Smooth stone and a little bit of coal in here. I need to cook up a little bit more, a little more stone. We'll let that cook while we're building the house. All right. So what we need, and I needed the clay to make the red brick, obviously. So I had to cook those and then craft the bricks. But the first step is going to be, it's raining. I don't see any lightning, don't hear thunder, so we should be good. No thunderstorms at the moment, because you probably shouldn't work outside if it's storming. But anyway. Alright, so let's see. What is the first thing? Believe I need to put cobble in here and here, and then stack it up on these beams like that. I'm going to get the shield out of my way. So when I crouch, we can still see. Bring this across. Now we have a doorway. Okay. I can tell that I'm going to need my scaffolding already, because I want to climb up and down. I don't need that right now. So let's put some scaffolding in. Climb up here. And I think we're going to make a row of cobble right across here like this. And then step it in one on both sides like that. Yeah. Yeah, nice view. Anyway, let's see what this looks like. Yeah, that looks like the armorer house. So And I did fill this in on another day, so I had put the cobble between the supports here. So we're going to come to the back wall, just fill this in straight across, and we're going to leave a gap for windows. We're going to put that in, and then we need to scaffold up, get on top, and we got to do the back wall the same way that we did the front wall. So a row of cobble, and we'll put 2 more on the top right there. That gives us our roof support. Grab my scaffolding. Let's get this out here too. Okay, and make sure I picked it all up. So back here, we're gonna have to put in, I think I need to grab some logs. Yeah, okay, let me grab some oak logs back over here. Chest. Sorry. I didn't have those ready, but we have them now. Alright, so then I believe we just stick a log this way on this side, and then that way on that side. And then when I grab the glass panes, we'll just chuck those right in there. But first, let's go ahead and do this wall over here. So I put a row of cobble. And then I think we do another row across the top, just like the back. Then we're going to do windows on this side as well. So it's going to be something like, oh, I don't know. I think it's like this. Let me grab my axe. Because it should be like a window every other one, something like that. We'll put the panes in later. And then this back wall, we're going to have a blast furnace, so it's not really going to have windows, I don't think. So I just need to grab the cobble. Well, use big block. We're going to do cobble. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then just extend that across. So now we have kind of a shape like that, and this is where the furnace and the bricks are going to go. I'm going to grab that. Some bricks. First brick goes into the ground like that. And I believe the other one goes here. Oh, we have the blast furnace. So take the blast furnace and stick it there. I'm going to eat. Gotta have food, gotta eat. And then we go around to the outside. Here. I'm going to build the outside. Now, I would probably use red brick, but I'm just going to build it like they do in Minecraft. We need the stairs. Where's the stairs? I know I made some cobble stairs. Thought I made some cobble stairs. Let's go make some cobble stairs. And maybe sleep while we're at it. Stairs? Cobble stairs. I don't know, we need a few. Pretty sure I didn't have any in the chests already. That's probably why I didn't bring them over. But we'll see. Alright, so I need to jump back up here. We're going to put a stair step to hide that brick. And then we're going to do a connecting stair on that corner. And a connecting stair on this corner, so it kind of gives this shape right, just like that. Oh, hop up here, you can see it better. Maybe. But anyway, so that is that. Now the next step is going to be the roof. Scaffolding back in place. We're going to need to grab probably, I don't know, planks. We got logs, we got stairs, we got slabs. Just grab all of that. We'll see what we need. Alright, first step is stairs. We need wooden stairs, so I've got these oak stairs to do the roof. Oh, that's not going to work. Gotta aim more toward the bottom of that log, like that. There we go. We're going to get one here on the side, bring it out. Then we're just going to go this way along the roof to make the roof line. And then we'll go one past, just like that. We're going to put one next one up. We're going to go one past. Just fall off the house. Make sure you fall off a couple of times. Then go over here, finish this. Bring it all the way over. Here, we'll just cover up the scaffolding. And then I believe we go up another row. One over like that. All right, and then we're probably going to end up doing the same on that side. Let me see. We've also got these two here, so we might come up another row. A lot of these buildings do this. Like if you look at that one, it just goes right up and meets the stair steps back to back. So we're going to do another row of these. Alright, then we can come over here and just put these in. And I believe that's how we're going to do this. So I'm just going to continue this. Just go right across here. Try not to fall off. Okay, and then obviously this one and this one out the front, or the back, I mean. Extend this across. Sometimes it can seem a little intimidating to do roofs on buildings when you haven't done it before. I didn't make enough of those. So this is one of those things that I would suggest doing anytime you're building a house and you know you're going to use stair steps for the roof. Make more than you think you'll need, because you always need more. Always. So I'm going to grab those. We're going to turn those into steps. Probably going to need a few more planks, so I might as well do that too. Grab my scaffolding. We'll go back here to the back side. I need to climb up here. I'm going to go ahead and bring these out while we're here. Okay. Hop down. We're going to do this one out to the side. And we're going to run up to the front. We're going to do this one out to the side. And this part's going to be a little tricky. Let me grab that scaffolding. So I'm going to take a look at the building on my other screen real quick. That's all right. Okay. Yeah, that's how we do that. So let me grab, let's see, I've got the slabs and I think I have enough. I just made 32 stairs. We're almost done, but who knows? I may have to make more. I don't know. Anyway, so we've got those 2 stairs there. And what we're going to do is we're going to click up here in this top corner. And that didn't go right, so we're going to have to break that. And you know what? Let's go ahead and scaffold up right here. Make this a little easier. Hop across. Right here, we're going to be facing this direction, and then click at the top of this block, so we get an upside down stair. So when you look at it, you'll have this roof line that runs this way and comes up and over. We'll do the same on this one, right? And then we're going to get the slabs, and we're just going to bring the slabs across. Sorry. Kind of working in a tight space here. Let's break that one out. Okay, so now this goes over. This is a roof line. It goes up, and then it goes over, and then it comes down. So it comes over, it comes down, and it goes over again. Back here, and you kind of see it. It's hard because we have this other building so close, but I wanted to make sure we kind of packed them in here. But anyway, the next step is going to be grabbing some more stairs and putting the underside on these right here. That way it makes it a little bit more finished, I guess. It's a nice look rather than that, right? So let's just go ahead and put the stairs in, upside down. And there you have it. Okay, let's go do the inside. We'll start with the doors. Just need 2 of those. We need these glass panes. I know these are hard to see because I have a texture pack that makes glass like more clear. so it removes some of the extra lines that are in it. It's just a personal preference of mine, but it makes them hard to see inside, you know? So, anyway, so I have the stairs in the wrong spot. Let's move those. I didn't realize that I had those in the wrong spot. Dig that up too. We're going to go ahead and move these path blocks, turn those into dirt, grab the dirt, throw the dirt down. We're going to put some cobble in right there. We'll put some cobble in right here. We'll drop the stairs in place. There we go. No big deal. It's fixed. And now we can put the doors where they go, just like that. Open the doors. Inside. Let's see, we're going to need cobble. So we're going to place cobble here. And I think we'll go up too high. So 2 cobbles there. Put 1 right here in the middle. And then it takes a stair step on this side, and then 1 right up against that wall, but not upside down like that. So this may be a little tricky. Let's get our scaffolding. Love the scaffolding. Let's climb right up here. We'll grab a stair step, put it right against that back wall like that. So there we have our blast furnace. And I believe we need some lighting in here. They put a torch on each side. Then we turn around, put 1 torch right up here. Let's see. Glass panes, where are you? Glass panes are hiding. Glass panes. 1 here, 1 here. We'll put 2 over here. And then I think we have to get the smooth stone. Let's see, where's that at? I got 5. I need a total of 8. I've got to cook those. I forgot to cook the rest of those. But those will go right here. And then along this wall right here, all the way to the end. So let's put that where it goes. Right there. So I need 1, 2, and 3 of those. Let's go grab those out of the oven. We got 2. Come on, 3. And we got 3. All right. We'll let those finish cooking, used for something else. But anyway, so we've got that, and all this, and I believe that's it. Now, what I like to do to these builds, put some pressure plates in here to keep the doors closed, because, you know, I don't know about villagers, but when they walk through here, it'll automatically close the doors. They typically open and close doors, but sometimes they don't. If it's got a bed and they're going to sleep, they will definitely go in and close the door and then go to bed. But if they're not going to sleep and they're just walking in and out, it's possible. Or I could walk in here and leave a door open. I don't know. So I just like to put the pressure plates just to make things easier. So we'll make a couple of those. For the most part, I'm done with this build. Probably want to put a few more torches on the outside of it. Let's see. Oh, and we got to build a chimney. I forgot about that part. So we're going to need, basically just need cobble, probably a fence wall or 2. I don't know. We'll scrap the fence walls. And actually, I don't need that whole stack. Got 8 right here. And what did I say I was going to build? Oh, pressure plates, right. Pressure plates right here. Oak pressure plates, we just need 2 of these. Let's go over here and put those in. That way we walk in, the doors close. Villager can do his work, do his thing. And when he wants to leave, just walk right over to the doors and they open. We'll see how that works. They might manually trigger the door and then walk across the plate and it'll close in their face. I don't know. But anyway, for the rest of this build, I'm going to have to climb up on the roof again, I believe. Because I got the axe. I think right in the middle here. Could be here. Yeah, I think so. We'll stack up a couple of blocks maybe or so. Like 3. Grab the fence wall. Put one on top. That should be about it, I think. Yeah, that looks right. Grab my scaffolding. And let's put some light on here. I think they have a torch on both sides of the doors. Now, unfortunately, when I set the foundation for this building, I was off by a block, so I don't have the extra little path in front of the stairs that I wanted. I had to bring this out, but that's okay. It's fine. It's still off the path. I don't have to rebuild the whole house, so they can just walk over here and go inside, and they can do their blast furnacing, and I don't know, maybe we could set some stuff in here later. Probably put some barrels in here and stock it with, I don't know, items I buy from them, or trade with them. Or, hey, kitty, what are you doing in my bed? Get over there. All right. So anyway, what we're going to do is jump over to the Minecraft wiki in a browser. Type in minecraft.wiki here in the address bar. And then I've got it in dark mode. You could use light mode if you want, but I like dark mode. Once you're on the Minecraft wiki, you could look around. I've got a lot of information, good stuff. But I go over here to the search box on the top right, and then we type in village blueprint, right? And then you get this page, village structure blueprints. Like that, village structure blueprints. In the contents, they list them by biome. And so you have plains, then there's desert, and then there's savanna, and snowy tundra, and so on. But since I have a plains village, what I'm doing is I'm looking to see, okay, well, I know what buildings I have already. I know what structures I have in my village. And so I go in here and I find the ones I don't have. So first of all, I don't have an armorer house, or I didn't. So I'm going to click that, and then click on show. And now we can see a picture of the armorer house, like the one I built. And then we have these blueprints over here, which are layer by layer, which actually show you how to build it if you want to use that. What I do is I go just a little bit further down. You have a materials list. It shows you by layer. But what I like is, so if it says blast furnace and then it says 1, bricks, 2, cobblestone, 102. So now I know exactly what I need. And then I can just go collect those resources and then put them in a chest somewhere near where I'm going to build the building. So then once you have all your stuff gathered up, then you go over to this YouTube channel I have right here. I found their name is Peachester or Peach Esther. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. But anyway, I'll link that in the description of the video. And it basically what they've done is they've gone through the wiki and they've looked at the blueprints and they've built all the different structures for the different villages in the different biomes. And these are simple tutorials. They're built exactly like Minecraft would. And so you have playlists. So if I go to their playlists, in my case, I'm going to go to the Plains Village Structure Tutorials. I'm going to click View Full Playlist. And then once that loads, you can scroll down until you find the video you need. So here we have the Village Armorer House. So I'm going to click on this. I'm going to hit pause because I want you guys to see a little ways into the video here. They actually built the foundation and then they zoom out and they show you the dimensions. Now for the building itself, I found that you're going to need to add like 2 blocks or so to each one of these because there are some logs and other things that go out around the building, and then the steps and a little bit of a path. So you just need to kind of just use this as a guide and add a few to each of these, and then go figure out where you're going to put it in your village, and you can count out your blocks and mark your space and build your foundation. And then you can follow the tutorial, and they do a step-by-step or block-by-block tutorial that shows you exactly how to build the building. And they do also have the interiors, so you don't have to worry about that. And it's just the interior that would have come with the building. And then when you get to the end, make sure you like and subscribe to their video channel, because that's just the right thing to do. But anyway, what I'm going to do is probably plan out the next building. So I was thinking I need a stable for my horses and my donkey that I have. So out of the stables that they have available, there's two of them that would have spawned in the village, stable 1 and a stable 2. Now, I can see clearly the first stable has cobblestone, and then the second stable has this white terracotta. To me, it kind of looks pink-ish. And I noticed that there are no other buildings within my Plains village that has the terracotta. And I could choose to build it so that I do have buildings with the terracotta, but I'm going to choose not to in my case. I want to go ahead and go with the first stable. So this is the one I'll be building next. So now I have a list of all the things that are needed, and I can gather all these things up. And then I'm going to jump over to this channel, and we're going to look at the playlist, and then we're going to find stable. I think what I did last time, stable, did a control F to find the stable. And then this one video has both types in it. It has the first video, or the first build is going to be the stable 1, and then the second one is stable 2. And in the description, you can see they link to it for you. So you can just link right to the version you want to build. Anyway, it's very, very good. I'm going to go through this tutorial after I gather all my materials, and I'm going to pick a place. I'm going to build this. As far as foundation goes, I don't think they really showed the dimensions of this one. I'm kind of scanning through the video here real quick. I don't think they did. But if I look over here, you can kind of count these blocks and see, about how big this thing is. So then you just go find a place in your village where you want to put it, and get all your items together, and then follow the tutorial and build it. It's that simple. Anyway, and again, they have all these other biomes. So you can go through and find all the different buildings that your village didn't come with. Or maybe you want to build a couple of more houses of one specific type. Or maybe you want, more than one temple, or you want to have a few different meeting points. Like if we look at the meeting points, this is the one that came with my village here. It's got the tree and the 2 bells, and I really like this one. It's the first time I've ever found a Plains village with this tree in it in all my years of Minecrafting, so I was pretty excited about that one. I like it. However, I do like this meeting point 2 that has these market stalls. I think it'd be neat to build this and maybe do another one of these, like reverse it, mirror it around this side. So then you have like this circular area of market stalls, and then maybe place villagers and like build a little back to it. So you kind of lock them in, place the villagers in there. So I could just go over here and I could trade with my farmers, have them all in one little spot instead of making like a big trading hall or something. I don't know. It's an idea. I may get to it. I may not. We'll see. But there's a lot of other things to add. I know that there was some like street lamps or something. There's fountains. There's a well. There's the lamp. There's the fountain. There's a lot of different things. The butcher shop's kind of neat looking. And got some more animal pens. But anyway, that's kind of my thought process on how I'm going to do that. And then most of the tutorials for the planes should be in this channel. If they weren't, you could just look on YouTube and find another channel that has whatever is missing, whatever you need. But I think they have all the buildings. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, that's my thought process on that. I think that's about it. Yeah, video is about 10 minutes longer than I wanted, but we got her done. So, it is what it is. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. If you made it this far, please support the channel by giving me a like. And if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. You can find all my socials and other links on my website, darkwingdave.com. There are also some in the description of this video. But anyway, I would say take care. And until next time, I'm Darkwing Dave, and I'm out.